little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Alright folks, I'm Kevin Caffrey and I have Willy Loman here as a special guest. And Willy, we're going to have some tough questions for you today, so let's get started. Question number 1. Willy, your sons tell us that you think the keys to success in today's business world are simply being well-liked and being good-looking. Willy, what do you have to say to that?
Well, this actually, it reminds me of a conversation I had with my sons about their good friend Bernard. I asked my sons, Bernard is not well-liked, is he? And Biff, he told me, well, he is liked, but certainly not well-liked. And, you see, that's just what I mean. Bernard can get the best marks in school, you understand, but when he gets into the business world, my sons, they're going to have 5 times ahead of him. And that's why I thank Almighty God they're both built like Adonises. Because the man who makes an appearance in the business world, the man who creates personal interest, is the man who gets ahead.
Interesting. Now, question number 2. Willy, your sons tell me how you brag about being a big-shot salesman up in New England. Is this true? What do you have to say about that?
Oh, Willy Loman, Willy Loman. Everyone knows me up there. Willy Loman is here. That's all you have to say, and boom, I go right through. I never wait online to see a buyer.
Is that so, Willy?
You laugh now, huh? Well, just go to Filan's, go to the Hub, go to Slattery's, Boston, call out the name Willy Loman and see what happens. Big shot. I'm a big shot up there, and that's the truth.
I certainly believe you, Willy. Now, Willy, as an old man, I understand you probably have a lot of regrets in your life. Is this correct?
Ah, yes, regrets. Lots and lots of regrets.
Now, if you had to pick just one, what would you say your biggest regret in life would be?
Oh, that's an easy one. Every day of my life I've been haunted by this. My brother Ben went to Alaska on an adventure to find our father one day. But instead, he wound up in Africa where he discovered diamonds. And those diamonds made my brother Ben rich. If I went with Ben, I would be rich. Instead, I'm here with you talking about this. This, my regrets. If I went with Ben, I wouldn't have regrets. I would be rich.
Alright, Willy, just one final question before we let you go here today. Now, you talk a lot about your children. Is there anything that you regret about the way that you raised your children?
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, there is. I wish I was harder on them, especially Biff. If I pushed him to study his math, if I listened to Bernard, then maybe, just maybe, he wouldn't have failed math. He would have gone on to college. He could have been a quarterback. He maybe even could have gone pro. But I didn't push him. Look at him now. He's a failure. I feel like I failed him, but he's failed me. He's not a salesman. He just wants to work out west with his hands. That's not a real job. I wish I could go back, but I can't. But I regret not helping out Biff more.
Alright, Willy, I'm glad that you took the time out of your day to come share this with us. Thanks for the time, Willy.
No problem. Glad to help.
Alright, now folks, we've just heard from Willy Loman, but before we go today, we have one more guest, Willy's wife, Linda Loman, whom we just have one question for. Now, Linda, you've heard everything your husband had to say. Now, can we just get your opinion on the validity of his statements?
Oh, well, he's not a great man. Willy Loman never made a lot of money. His name was never in the paper. But he's not he's not the finest character that ever lived. But he's a human being, so attention must be paid to him. Willie doesn't lie. My husband never lies. He may stretch the truth, but he's not a liar. He wants nothing but the best for our boys, and I do believe what he has said. And as far as his regrets, oh, well, I know he regrets not going to Alaska with Ben. He mentions it every day of our lives. It haunts the man. And as far as being harder on Biff, I truly do believe he regrets it. But if I could go back, if we could both go back, I honestly just don't think anything would change. Because Willie wanted to be Biff's friend. And honestly, Biff didn't need a friend. He had friends. Biff needed a father. And Willie couldn't be there for him. But please, no more questions.
All right, Linda Loman, thank you for your time. And folks, this is all we have for today. I'm Kevin Caffrey, and I'll see you next time.